like to show our readers, and I'm just going to do a little fun piece of you mixing up the sides. I'm going to step out of the frame so we can actually see you work your magic as, you know, the alchemist behind Aveda colour.
Absolutely. And okay, so imagine we're going to turn Baha a bright copper, because I think that she would suit a bright copper colour in her hair. 7RO. So a hairdresser in a salon might present you with a swatch. The swatch is just an indication of the end result. Quite often it's not exactly what they're going to mix, depending on what's going on in your hair, but this is what they are looking for, an agreement from you to get a result on your end result. So we're going to go for a nice copper in Baha's hair. So we start by mixing up the correct amount. It's always good to see somebody mixing in salon on scales, which means that you're getting that professional measurement. You're getting an exact measurement, especially if you're a regular guest, you're going to get exactly the same colour each time. And we start by putting some base in there. This one here we're putting in our 7N. So we mix up 40 grams without getting too technical. And we need to put some reflect in there. So this is our base, which is the level 7 hair colour. And if I just show you that over here naturally. So that's what somebody who's in a level 7 naturally would look like. That's what we've just popped in there. And now we want to add in some red. So we're going to add in our RO. And we're going to boost that up with a few grams of our pure pigment red as well. And then mix in the developer. Everything in the tube is colour, and everything in a container like this is a developer for colour. This is what makes it an active colour. It now starts to oxidize. When they mix colour, they should be using a spatula. And Aveda colour, when it's mixed up, mixes up to a beautiful, creamy consistency. And also, being 96% naturally derived, it doesn't have a terrible chemical smell to it either. When the product is applied to you, it should be applied with someone wearing gloves, and it should be applied with a tint brush. Okay, the Aveda tint brush is this one here. It's applied in, painted on through the roots. This here, in essence, is basically what we pay for when we are in salon. This is the difference between a salon colour and possibly a supermarket or a pharmacy colour that we buy off the shelf. Here, with this colour in salon, the colourist has the ability to tailor anything to the needs of the hair and to the result that we want. It could be that this is the formulation we're using on the regrowth, but through the mid-lengths and the ends, we're using a different formulation. We could also be using a foil or something in there as well, so you could actually end up with 4 different bowls of colour being mixed up for your colour service in salon. Packaged colour, you're only getting that one colour. You have one colour in a tube, one developer, one result. This here is allowing the artistry of a colorist to come through, and the professionalism as far as making sure that we are getting a great colour result, but we're actually also looking after the condition of the hair through the mid-lengths and the ends. So we're not over-colouring here. You can kind of think about this as fashion. This is like your couture fashion. It's the high end, it's tailored. There's a lot of work goes into it. And then we've got our more mid-range option as well, off the shelf if you like.